Welcome back to Sunrise Daily. We've got Obinna Uche, who is a former chairman of Imo State Councillors Forum. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you very much.
Well, we do know that there's this National Assembly looking at LG autonomy, but I'd just like to get your quick response on the current developments as it's playing itself out, the fight against corruption, Mr. Maina in the thick of things at the moment. But, you know, having been in government at that level, you know, because it goes from bottom up, there are many who just sit out there and when they read up all of these stories, they just tend to ask themselves, is it actually possible for maybe if you are well-intended, you want to come into government at whatever level and do the best you can to improve the lot of this country? Can you actually do that successfully, given the structure of governance in this country at any level?
Yes, you can.
How?
You can, but the summary of what I am seeing is that President Muhammadu Buhari is a weak leader.
How so?
He is weak.
What do you mean by
He's not firm. If he were firm, if he were to be a firm man, these things wouldn't go on. How would you tell me Maina was missing, suddenly he reappears, suddenly he manifests into such a sensitive place, and he has not done anything? So many things coming. People being reinstated from wherever.
But
You don't have.
You do realize we're in a democracy, and it's not more military rule that you just have to. Everything can be cast in stone.
When the president is not strong, he's not strong. America runs a democracy.
Even when he says, "Get Magu off that," Maina off that seat. That's the first pronouncement he made. He came out categorically.
You shouldn't say get him off that seat. You should have him arrested if you.
Affront to the fight against corruption, and then moved in very quickly and said that he should leave the office pending investigations.
The president has security information on a daily basis. So he should know that it's not a question of getting him out. It's get him arrested, let's know. I need a report in 48 hours. What happened? And you take these decisions. You act. You don't just wait.
What would you like to see?
He wasn't. He's been seen. He wasn't
what
seen.
Would you like to
his
see?
family against the presidency. Where's it done?
What would you like to see happen that hasn't happened?
We don't. Nobody knows what's going on. You don't know what's going on. The family against the presidency. In fact, against the president. This presidency thing. The buck stops on the president's table. That's it. If you're not fit to run, if you're not willing to do what you're supposed to do, get off that place. Let's run this country. Because if you don't, we will all be sucked in. It will be an implosion, not even an explosion. Look at all these kids running around. They don't know where the next meal is coming from. And a politician comes in, flies 500 naira a day on his face. He'll pick an AK-47 gun, and we will all be gone. There are more than 40 million of them out there.
When you say,
they don't know where this person, 500 billion, 500 million. This is not a government.
when you say a politician, you were a politician.
Yep.
Was it the same when you were in office?
Well, it wasn't exactly the same. Obasanjo was firm.
Yeah, but I'm talking about at that level, at the local council level, because that's a very important level.
You have council chairman who I was under threat. My life was under threat with some other 14 of us out of 19 because we wanted things to run. I had a book I sent to you people.
But in a democracy, do you unilaterally take decisions?
The president has to be very firm because he swore to.
I get your point, but I'm asking.
He swore to defend that constitution.
In a democracy.
However bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's put it in context. In a democracy, can you or do you unilaterally take a decision?
Exigency. There are times the president must act on exigency.
I'm not just talking about the president.
That's where the buck stops. This thing you are, EFCC, that is where the buck stops. If you had a younger man, a more responsive man.
It's not a military dictatorship.
It's not,
it's
but
a democracy. So he's just asking the simple question that does democracy work for you at that level, at the local government level?
Yeah, sure. Well, it's not been working.
So why can't it translate? If you say yes, let me take it from there. Why can't it translate to the higher levels, to the state and the presidential level?
Okay, I'll tell you. when the local government system has not been let to function. Let me give you an example. Go to section 7 of the Constitution. It says clearly, and I quote, "The system of local governments by democratically elected local government councils is under this Constitution guaranteed. Accordingly, the government of every state shall ensure their existence under a law which will provide for their establishment, structure, composition, finance, functions." The state governors turn it around. They don't have local government system. It's not working. They shut it down, put somebody and say this is, what do they call it, this administrator or that. And the president at the end of the day goes through, what's the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission, and keeps sending money there. Imo State, where I come from, has not had a local government system for virtually 6 years. Anambra, at a point, didn't have a local government system for 9 years. Lagos State, between Fashola and his predecessor, 17 months. And the presidency, well, you people say presidency, I say the president. Because it's a simple order, revenue mobilization, don't give these people money. Then the workers will react. Then if the governor knows that the president can shut him down and put an administrator there, he'll do what he's supposed to do.
Well,
so the buck stops and the president's stable. If he does not know what the Constitution says about the local government, let him get out.